girl Sunshine here, back at you with another video. Okay, I wanted to talk today about the Nolan Wells case. Nothing has changed, all right? We haven't gotten anywhere closer to a conviction, to an arrest, or anything. And I don't understand why. So much information has come out. We've we've social media has been on it, okay, when it comes to finding out who made the call, or what the background noise was in the call. We've done all that. We've done all that we can do. So why hasn't an emergency arrest been given to us? I don't understand. Make it make sense. But yeah, so Mississippi hasn't did anything when it comes to prosecuting. Well, can't prosecute without a trial. When it comes to arrests, okay, they're not releasing any documents or any information that's related to the case, including Nolan Wells' body parts that was missing from the second autopsy. Okay, there has been a recording going around where you could clearly hear, and I've been seeing that TMZ is trying to debunk it, as well as Officer Tatum are trying to debunk the authenticity of the call, that you can hear the people in the back being panicked, saying Nolan Wells, saying Nolan, I'm sorry, saying that he's deceased, saying Nolan, wake up. You can hear all this information in the background, yet Mississippi hasn't done anything to take a stand. And you know what? I got a funny feeling that they're going to get out of this and things are going to continue like they have always continued. Okay, the FBI, before this recording came out, the FBI made a statement that they didn't see anything they didn't know about anything that wasn't being handled correctly. When it's crazy how they don't see how anything is being handled incorrectly, but we can. How we see that stuff is not being handled correctly, but the FBI, the state of Mississippi, TMZ, Officer Tatum, no one's saying anything about this recording here. Well, Officer Tatum is saying something. He's saying that it's a fake and that we're imagining what we're thinking we're hearing in the background of the recording. It's like playing in our face, right? It's so disrespectful. Why would you play in our face like that, right? And TMZ is on that bandwagon as well. And I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, are they going to get away with this? And holding on to the body parts and not turning that into the second medical examiner who was supposed to be doing a thorough investigation. They know exactly that he wouldn't be able to do a thorough investigation or examination without those body parts. The throat and the lungs. How would he be able to determine if Nolan was strangled if he had water in his lungs before he was found in the water, so they could rule out drowning, And so of course the medical examiner is saying everything is undetermined because he needs all the evidence to put together to figure out what happened. Yeah, this case is real crazy. It's getting crazier and crazier. And now a lot of folks are going around saying that the Katie girl actually was with this guy Bart, who was the friend of Nolan and Warren and all the rest of the crew. I don't know. It's all crazy to me. Anyway, when it comes to the D4VD, the David case and Celeste, looks like that's going to have a trial at the end of August, I believe. It's the end of August. And remember, the trial for Tupac case is coming up real soon. That's in August. So that's great information to know. That's going to be interesting as well. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting because so many cases, so much stuff is going on right now. What's up from India? Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not already subscribed. Okay? I really would appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up. All right? I talk about everything pretty much. But lately it's been like talking about crimes, unfortunately. Yeah. So, I mean, I just think hold on. Fries and a drink. So the whole meat thing is scaring me right now. And I'm a big scary cat. So I have been trying to get away from the meat. Have y'all seen all the Instagram stuff? Does it scare y'all like it scares me? About maybe possibly having clone meat, meat that's not human. I mean, meat that's human meat, okay, or meat that's fake. You know, it's like, oh my goodness, like I just want to break from it all. And it's like, you're not safe nowhere, right? Everything is bad. And it's like, why is America doing this? Why are they corrupting our food? Okay, the water. I'm gonna do a video about this later on. I'm working right now, so yeah, but I'm gonna come back and do a video about that. Because why? I don't understand. So you make your people sick, right? And then once they're gone, who's gonna pay for everything? I don't understand. It has to be a benefit that the government is getting from people being sick or being deceased. USA. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to get into that later. But yeah, that's all I had to say when it comes to that the Nolan Wells case. It's really crazy. It really hurts that you have a situation like this that looks like all the people who are on that boat needs to be locked up until somebody crack and they tell what actually happened with Nolan. That's all we want to know is what happened to Nolan. Why does it have to be considered a race thing? Because the family called in a black person to help get justice for their child. Are you serious right now? You know? Thank you, DJ Hosier. Like, the world is crazy. But to me, that's a way to deflect from the truth and from people finding out the truth and what actually happened. Yeah, just say it's a race thing. Yeah, that'll keep them all in, and that'll keep them all up at night and, going back and forth at each other and get away from the fact that the family wants justice. They want to know what happened to their child. That's it, and that's all. We want justice. It's not my child, but I want justice, okay? But anyway, you guys, yes, justice for Nolan and everyone else who's been a victim and who has been a part of that medical examiner team or had to deal with anybody in Mississippi and elsewhere, okay? Because that medical examiner, matter of fact, I need to do a video about her, okay? Come to find out, the medical examiner in Mississippi, she has covered examined a lot of bodies and said that multiple Black people bodies were like suicidal or natural causes, even when they were found to be hung, okay? Hung. And when she didn't even look for evidence that there was some type of foul play when it comes to finding out what actually happened to these people. Y'all move out of the state of Mississippi. Get up out of there. Okay, it's so many other places y'all could go to. Move. Okay. Get out. Okay. And it's not even funny. It's for real. If you live in Mississippi, get your behind up out of there. Okay? Because they're playing the same rules. It's nobody who can come in there and seek justice for certain groups of people. If you're ethnic, it's like you can't win there. Leave them to die there alone. Okay? Leave them on that island by themselves. All right? Okay? Save yourself if you're Black. Anyway, this is the video I have for you guys. If you're not subscribed, make sure y'all do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll be back with another one real soon. And we're going to talk about that medical examiner and all those cases that she has determined natural causes for these young people. Okay? Children almost. And she's claimed that all of them have passed away from natural causes when it looked like it could have been a conspiracy or something else deeper going on. But anyway, you guys have a very, very awesome Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel here, and I'll be back with a new one real soon. Peace.